Good morning. Peace be to you. Assalamu alaikum. This is Omar Abdul Malik, physician associate health educator. So today, I hope you can hear me above the whir. Announce the roar of the cicadas. They're out here in full number now. Actually, I don't even think this is their full number. Anyway, I'll talk to you guys today about why being a physician associate can stink. One of the reasons is people are still learning what that is. And now we have the name change, so we went from being physician's assistant, apostrophe S, to physician assistant, and now we're physician associate. So that is going to require even another step in education about this great profession. That's going to take media campaigns, people getting the word out, social media, and so forth. So, and I wonder if that'll present some challenges to patients and the family members of patients. So, wait a minute, you were a physician assistant before, now you're a physician associate? So I just tell people, I introduce myself in the hospital as Omar. But also, so with our name, that can confuse people because there's a lack of coverage and a lack of education about us in mainstream media. So with this COVID-19 pandemic, you just heard a lot about the brave doctors and nurses. And one of the first people to get infected was a PA in New York. And PAs have been on the front lines also. But you'll just hear about the doctors and nurses. Not that I'm hating on them, but that's just the way it is. And maybe it's easier to say that. Second reason is that there are other practitioners, in particular nurse practitioners, who are able to function with full autonomy, and they are phasing over from just quote unquote the master's degree to Doctor of Nurse Practitioners. So DNP, again, not hating on them or giving them any shade. I admire their push to be captains of their own careers and professions, such as it were. That's their business. However, it can make it challenging for us PAs when we're lumped in with them by doctors who are very angry about this thing they call stethoscope creep. There's been a few doctors who have been very active on social media, written books and had whole conferences. We got to stop these PAs and NPs, and they're trying to do the jobs of doctors, and they're providing poor quality of care, and they take several instances where PAs may have not provided the most efficacious care, and said, "Oh, see, that's why we got to stop them." And I thought, well, wait a minute, you can't use that as proof, and you can't lump us in with another group. That's not fair. But they've got the MDs and DOs are at the top of the hierarchy when it comes to the medical team, as well as they should be. They have the superior training. They put in the length of hours, the length of time. I work with a stellar supervising physician. I did 4 years bachelor's, 2 years for my PA degree, up to master's. She did 4 years bachelor's, 4 years med school, with step 1 and step 2, having to take the MCATs before getting even into medical school, then doing a residency, then doing a couple of fellowships. So my PA training does not compare to hers as an MD. So yeah, she has the superior training, even though I've been doing this for about 20 years. You want the MD to be in charge, or you should, the person with the most training. There are things that I can do as a PA at which I'm very confident. I've run codes. I have I've been, at least the assistant head of different. I've been attacked by a cicada. Oh, I got it. It's on my back. Get off me! Didn't actually attack me. They're literally everywhere. On the ground, in the trees, in the air. And that segues to another thing. As a PA, you're always going to have somebody over you. Again, as well it should be. Even if you have your own clinic, quote unquote, I say own clinic as in quotes because you have to have an agreement, a licensing agreement with a supervising physician. That's how it is. That's the law thus far, and I think it should be like that. Now, having said that, I'm going to do another video about how to keep yourself out of trouble as a PA, especially for your new PAs. When you have to answer to somebody, it may be frustrating. I know there's PAs like myself who've been practicing for more than 10 years. This will be my 20th year as a licensed PA this coming July, which is next month. You may be like, well, wait a minute. I've been doing the same specialty for the past several years. I'm very good at it. Maybe you even got, an extra certification through the NCCPA. Maybe you've received awards like I have, and commendations and glowing remarks from your patients, and even the staff. Good morning. How you guys doing? Good. These cicadas are serious.
Eat them all.
And you feel like, well, why should I have to have a supervising physician? And I've been doing the same thing for the past 10 years at least. I'm an expert in my field now. Well, that's the law. There are medical schools now, that you could do part-time medical school. Well, not part-time, but online. I'll put the link in the description about that. It's Oceana University. You can go to the island schools, the Caribbeans, if you're not going to do the your conventional in-state schools. There's an accelerated med school in Lake Erie College of Osteopathic Medicine, specifically for PAs. It's a 3-year program. So that's something that you may want to consider if you really, really want full autonomy without answering to any doctor. And that's expensive. And that's another thing. So that segues to another thing, maybe my fourth thing, which is the increase in cost in PA education. Hey, brother, how you doing? Physician assistant education is getting more expensive now. It's now going to run you about $100,000 a year, from undergrad all the way through graduate school for that education. You may not want to invest that money to come out making, a little over that. So it's something to look at. Only you can decide what you want to do. But I wanted to give you guys those caveats about being a PA. I really enjoyed my career. I've been an advocate for it. I've been active in AAPA I was president of my state, our District of Columbia legislative body, DC AAPA, many years ago. I plan to get more active again. But those are things you want to consider before embarking upon becoming a PA. Don't just jump in because it's the #1 job in America and you'll get that $100,000+ a year salary. Alright guys, I wish you all the best of success in your positive endeavors. I'll put my contact information in the description. Take care. Peace.